Hi fellow beaders, it's JP and I'm back again, and this week I'm going to show you how to make this bracelet. I consider this my version of a tennis bracelet, and it's actually very simple. I'm going to teach you how to do something called a Tristitch, which is a modified version of the right angle weave. This stitch uses multiples of 3 to do the beading versus right angle weave, which uses multiples of 4. And I think you're going to get a really lovely bracelet. This bracelet that I made is about 6.5 inches, and I used 73mm Czech fire polish beads. And I'm just telling you this to give you an idea of how many beads you need, because it'll depend on the length you need for your wrist. And there's not a limit. I mean, you can use just about any type of bead you want. You don't have to use the fire polish. You can use Swarovski bicones or rounds, pearls. You can even use larger 4mm beads. It doesn't really matter. You'll also need some seed beads. So I'm using 11O seed beads here. And I also have an example of, I used some gemstone beads here. And these are pink crazy lace agatate beads, and it's the same stitch, just tri-stitch, but here I made earrings instead. So you can use this stitch to make earrings, a necklace, bracelet, whatever you want. But I think this gives you a very nice feminine bracelet. So let's get started, and I hope you guys like this bracelet. Okay, let's go. Hi fellow beaders. Okay, so this is what we're going to do to get started. What you want to do is pick up a fire polish, a seed bead, fire polish, seed bead, fire polish, and a seed bead. So 3 and 3 of each to get our bracelet started. So take it down all the way to the end of your thread, and my thread is about a little over a wingspan. And we're going to make a circle, so you're going to just go back through. Just like so. Leave a fairly long tail so that you can add the clasp later on. And what we're going to do, since we're going to go ahead and tie a knot here to kind of secure our threads. So all you need is a simple, just a square knot. And then we're going to take our needle through the fire polish here. And you're exiting fire polish bead. So now you're going to pick up a seed bead, fire polish, seed bead, fire polish, and a seed bead. So it is 3 seed beads and 2 fire polish. And you're just going to go back through the bead that you're exiting, the thread that your thread is exiting, just like so. And this is what you should get. You should get 2 little triangles. Now, this is where your thread is exiting, so you're going to go into the next seed bead and the next fire polish bead here. And again, you're going to pick up a seed bead, fire polish, seed bead, fire polish, and a seed bead. And go back through the bead that your thread is exiting. And this is what you get. Now, again, you're going to go through the next seed bead and a fire polish. And one more time, pick up a seed bead, fire polish, seed bead, fire polish, seed bead, and back through the same one. And this is what you're going to get. So you're kind of going to get triangles that are kind of going up and triangles that are going down in this direction. And you're going to keep going until you've created a bracelet for your desired length. So I would and give yourself about ½ inch for the clasp and see how many units you need to make. I need about generally a 6.5 or 6 3/4 inch bracelet, and so I'll probably make a 6-inch bracelet and then add my clasp, and it should be the right length for me. But I also like my bracelets to be a little bit tight, and there's not a lot of room for the bracelet. I don't like bracelets that hang too loose, so if you can see this bracelet here, there's a little bit of room. This is a peyote, flat peyote stitch bracelet that I made, but this is probably the snugness that I like. I don't like a lot of wiggle because I don't like it getting caught on things, basically. Anyway, keep going, and then I will show you the next step for this bracelet. After you have completed adding all your beads and getting your bracelet to the desired length, this is what it should look like. I've zoomed in, so I'm not getting the whole bracelet in frame. But for the next part, you are exiting a fire polish. And so you actually need to get all the way around to this seed bead over here. So we are going to put our thread, weave our thread all the way around. Alright, just sorry about that. The bracelet's twisted. Just want to make sure it's nice and straight. And as I said, we're going to fill in the gaps between our triangles here. And the way to do this is we're going to pick up 2 seed beads. And so we're exiting a seed bead, and we are just going to take our needle all the way across. So we're going to go through the seed bead, fire polish, and then the next seed bead. And there you go. That's what you should get. So, and then again, you want to pick up 2 seed beads and then go through seed bead, fire polish, and seed bead. One more time. Pick up 2 seed beads and then go through seed bead, fire polish, seed bead. You're going to do this all the way down until the other end of the bracelet, and then I'll show you how to turn around and work your way back onto the other side, because we'll have to do this on both sides. Okay, be right back. After you've added on beads in this last space here, you're going to be exiting out of a seed bead. And so you're actually not going to add any beads to this space here. You're just going to take your needle and go through the seed bead, the fire polish, and the seed bead. Like this. And then you're going to continue, go through the fire polish here and the seed bead. And this is what you should get. Now my thread is coming out of this seed bead, so now I can start filling in the spaces on this opposite side. One of the other things I want you to note, just in case you decide you want to do this, is that you can, if you make this longer, you can make it into a necklace, and you actually can skip adding beads to this to one side to give you the drape you need for the necklace. So just something to consider, because I think this will make a really pretty necklace too. Or you can do both. You can make a necklace and a bracelet to make yourself a nice set and some earrings. Anyway, but for this bracelet, we're going to continue, and you can now pick up 2 seed beads, and you're going to go through a seed bead, fire polish, and a seed bead, just like you did on the other side. Okay, and do that again, just show you that one more time. 2 seed beads, go through a seed bead, fire polish, and a seed bead. And keep going until you get to the end. And then I will show you how to add the clasp on. After you have added on your last set of 2 beads here, as you've worked your way up the bracelet on the opposite side, you're exiting this seed bead. So what you're going to do is just take your needle and go through the next seed bead and fire polish and seed bead, like so. This is what you have. Pick up 5 11/0 seed beads, and we're just going to go around the same seed bead that the thread is exiting. And you're going to get a little ring, like so. Now what you're going to do is actually go through these beads about 3 times at least, more if you want, because you want to make this part very secure, since a lot of the stress is going to be on this part of the bracelet for the clasp. Oh, my thread got caught there for a second, sorry. Alright, so you have your ring, and now we're gonna be tying off. So I would move away from our ring and tie a series of half-hitch knots. So I'm actually going to tie one here and then pull the knot into the fire polish. And then go down some more. Go through the fire polish and then through the seed beads and do it again. So, and I'm going to do this about 3 times and then weave the thread through. So this is my second one. Third, and time to weave the thread. So sorry about that, I tipped my camera, and now I'm just weaving through the beads, just kind of following the thread path, and I'm going to go ahead and cut my thread there. Now we are going to take our jump ring open it up. I'm using a lobster claw, and I'm using copper because my seed beads are copper in color. And I'm just going to feed it through the ring we just made. Oops. Okay, I think I got it. Not quite. Using the wrong tool. Shouldn't be using these nylon ones. They're not gripping the ring. Okay, there we go. So this side is done. Now you're going to do basically the same thing on the opposite side. You're just going to use your tail thread to make a ring. So you just want to you get your tail thread into this seed bead, pick up 5 seed beads and make the ring. And I'll be right back. Okay, here it is, all done. Here's my completed bracelet. I've got my clasp on, and there you go. It's a really nice little tennis bracelet. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up sign. Anyway, see you guys next week. Bye.